Hi, I'm Jenny Jewell, a retired emergency dispatcher. Welcome to Call Autopsy, where we listen to a 999 call in this case, or a 911 call, and I help you break it down. This one comes from the United Kingdom, West Midlands. It is a domestic violence call, technically in progress from 2020, and this is a very frustrating call also. So I figured, we kind of had some pretty standard calls for a while here, and so this week I really wanted to share some other calls that really could have gone better. But let's go ahead and give this a listen.
Please imagine. Hi. Actually, I called now. That's the fourth time to ask about the police. I'm waiting for them to come to my property regarding my ex-partner. He came and he hit me and he actually harmed me and my mom as well. So I waited so long, and I'm waiting in the car. So
Did you call on this mobile?
Yeah.
Do you know the log number?
Yeah. Can you give me a second? Can you just give me a second, please? Yeah, it's 26.
Yeah.
8626 again, and then 0818.
And what's your name?
Raneem Oder.
No, you didn't call on this number. You called on a different number.
No one called me. I haven't received any calls.
No. When you called the police, you didn't call on this mobile that you're calling on now.
No. I called
that's
for
what I
emergency.
asked you. And I asked you if you called on the mobile that you're calling on now. You said yes.
No, I called 3 times. So once I called from different number, and
Right.
twice I called from my number.
Okay, well, we went to the location, but obviously you left and went home, so we're going to have to wait until there's another officer free.
Can you actually just keep it for tomorrow, because I don't have the keys for the property, and I'm just waiting in the street from 2 hours now. So I'm just gonna leave it to tomorrow. And please, you should do something about it. He should be arrested, because I have non-molestation order against him. He can't even come by nearby me. So he came and he actually beat me and beat my mom up in front of everyone. There is witness. There is many things. So he actually should be arrested without even the police come and see me.
Right, okay, so where are you now?
I'm just going back to my mom now. I'm just going back. I just want you guys, please, to arrest him, because...
I understand that. What's your mum's address?
Yeah.
And you're going there because you haven't got a key for your house?
I've been to my house.
Yeah.
I don't have the keys, and I waited for long, so I'm going back to my mom now. I can't just stay in the street. And it's really late, and I'm worried he might come to my property and hurt me again, do something wrong.
Right, okay. And you want to see officers tomorrow?
Sorry?
You want to see officers tomorrow instead?
Yeah, but please, today he should be arrested. I can't just, I have a baby with me. I have 2.5-year-old child. He might hurt me or hurt the child. So it's just really dangerous. He's drunk as well, and he might just get a knife or something and do something to us.
Okay. All right, we'll go back to your mum's. If he turns up there, call 999, okay?
Okay, and are you going to do action against him, actually, or no?
I believe we'll need to come and see you first.
Okay, so you
we'll
have
leave
to
it
see
with
me
the
first.
local station, yeah, but we'll try and get out tomorrow.
Tomorrow. So you're going to leave him like this till tomorrow?
Well, it's down to the local station, what they want to do.
Local station.
But you need to go to your mum's and lock the door, and then if he turns up, call 999, okay? And we'll get someone to see you tomorrow.
That's the problem. When I'm calling, they're not coming quickly. I've been waiting 2 hours now.
Yeah, because he had left, so the risk has been lowered. That's the issue. But now he's not there.
He might be waiting.
Now he's not there, so we have to go to other jobs where there are people there still. That's how it works. So you just go to your mum's and lock the door, and we'll try and see you tomorrow, okay?
Okay. But no, he actually followed me from my mom to the place where I was, in the restaurant.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. It's been 2 hours
He's
now,
waiting
though.
for me.
It's been 2 hours, so you need to go to... Okay, that's what you said you wanted to do. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Wow, okay, so I need to take a nice deep breath after that. Very frustrating. Let's go ahead and we'll break this down.
Please imagine.
Hi.
So I don't really understand what the answer up actually is. So I know it's, they say, what's your emergency, but I'm not used to the 999 calls yet. but that was their answer up. So they ask about what the emergency is.
Actually, I called now. That's the fourth time to ask.
So, okay, this is their fourth call to the dispatch. So this is one thing that should spark something in the back of your mind. There may be an existing call that you can look for the past record of in the CAD. So you can actually look at past calls if it's not that long ago. And if this is the fourth call and it's in the same day, you'll be able to find at least one of them usually.
About the police, I'm waiting for them to come to my property regarding my ex-partner. He came and he hit me, and he actually harmed me and my mom as well.
Okay, so now we have our what of the Golden Three and the who. Well, not by name. We get that later.
So I waited so long, and I'm waiting in the car. So
did you call on this mobile?
Okay, so that's a valid question to a point. But then we're going to get into where I got frustrated with this call. I mean, really frustrated.
Yeah.
Do you know the log number?
Yeah.
All right, so getting the log number, which when you're listening to radio dispatch, when you hear PD ask for number, they might just say, number? That's what they're looking for. So it's actually each call has its own unique designation. So that's what they're asking for.
Can you give me a second? Can you give me a second, please? Yeah, it's 26.
Yeah.
8626 again, and then 0818.
And what's your name?
Raneem Oder.
There we go. Now we got our genuine who, and they also have the phone number, because of the way the call came in.
No, you didn't call on this number. You called on a different number.
And this does not matter for this call. So, all right, this is where I went from 0 to 60 with my frustration levels, because it doesn't matter if they're calling from the same mobile. Things happen. And so you might be running away from your home, go to a neighbor's house, and use their phone for an emergency. It doesn't matter what number you're calling from. It matters where you are. So...
No one called me. I haven't received any calls.
No.
All right, so now they haven't had any callbacks. So it sounds like people are not escalating the call. They're not putting it in the right category. But it looks like they might have, with the way she talks about it next, is they did respond. But, yeah.
When you called the police, you didn't call on this mobile that you're calling on now.
It doesn't matter. I'm so upset with this call right now. It doesn't matter what number they're calling from. Just get the number. You know, if they're calling you, get the current phone number that you can reach them at.
No. I called for emergency.
I asked you if you called on the mobile that you're calling on now. You said yes.
No.
So right now we've wasted 20 seconds on nothing. Just 20 seconds on arguing with the caller for no reason at all.
I called 3 times. So once I called from different number, and twice I called from my number.
See, now the caller is upset. And she deservedly is upset with this call. Because she has been trying for 2 hours to get help. And it's not just that the incident happened 2 hours ago. She called dispatch 2 hours ago. So she's been waiting for PD to show up, and they never did. Now she's calling back in. Or as far as she's concerned, they never did.
Okay, well, we went to the location, but obviously you left and went home,
So, I see you left no one home. If somebody is fleeing the scene of a domestic violence call, and they call you from a different location, yeah, they might not be there.
We're going to have to wait until there's another officer free.
Which is true, but you don't tell the caller that. Yeah, you'd want to see who's free. You'd also want to look at the notes for the previous call, especially if they divulge the information that comes next.
Can you actually just keep it for tomorrow, because I don't have the keys for the property, and I'm just waiting in the street from 2 hours now. So I'm just going to leave it to tomorrow, and please, you should do something about it.
Yeah, so she's been waiting at the edge of the road for 2 hours for the police to show up with a known aggressive human that is trying to harm them.
He should be arrested, because I have non-molestation order against him.
All right. So they have a molestation order against him. I don't know if that is SA related or if that is what they call it in the UK when it's domestic violence.
He can't even come by nearby me. So he came and he actually beat me and beat my mom up.
And that's a violation of a protection order, which is well, it depends on where you're at. In some places it's a felony, in some places it's a misdemeanor. Where I am, it's a mild felony. They'll bring you in.
In front of everyone, there is witness, there is many things. So he actually should be arrested without even the police come and see me.
Right, okay.
I wish that was true. So they actually do need to meet with the person calling. There's lots of reasons for that with domestic violence. One, is confirm that they're not actively in danger. And two is also to really get more information. There's only so much people will say on a phone, and they can go into a lot more detail with reports when, police show up. And it gives them the chance to really just make sure that they're following up on this, which they did not call her back.
So where are you now?
I'm just going back to my mom now. I'm just going back. I just want you guys, please, to arrest him because...
I understand that. What's your mom's address?
Yeah.
So, this is so frustrating because, yes, she wants this person arrested for her safety and also for the violation of the protection order. So there is a legal basis for an arrest at this point. So it's not like, oh, I just have a bad feeling about this. It's that plus more.
And you're going there because you haven't got a key for your house?
I've been to my house. I don't have the keys, and I waited for long, so I'm going back to my mom now.
And it's because, we're not gonna culturally address this. It's okay.
I should stay in the street, and it's really late, and I'm worried he might come to my property and hurt me again, do something wrong.
Right, okay. And you want to see officers tomorrow?
Sorry?
You want to see officers tomorrow instead?
Yeah, but please, today he should be arrested. I can't just, I have a baby with me.
So that's great additional detail. So that, imminent danger of a child would be something you want to put in the notes too, is that they also fear for the safety of their infant child.
2.5-year-old child.
Oh,
he
2.5.
might hurt me or hurt the child. So it's just really dangerous. He's drunk as well. And
all right, and he's drunk. So they're going to put that in the notes. And you can hear her putting it in the notes. So this is definitely being put in the call.
He might just get a knife or something and do something to us.
Okay. All right, we'll go back to your mum's. If he turns up there, call 999, okay?
Okay, and you're going to do action against him, actually, or no?
I believe we'll need to come and see you first.
Okay, so...
Which is accurate. So on that part, yeah, but there's ways to free up an officer to visit with them before tomorrow, if they're willing to. I think if there was an officer in the area and they offered one to come by, she would have probably jumped on it.
But with the local station, yeah, but we'll try and get out tomorrow.
Tomorrow. So you're gonna...
And try to get out tomorrow? Wow, that's dismissive as hell. So, not cool.
Leave him like this till tomorrow.
Well, it's down to the local station, what they want to do.
No, it's not up to the local station what they want to do, unless that's the way it works in the UK. Again, I put the disclaimer in the front for a reason. With this, I do know that officers can choose to answer up in a lot of cases. At least where I worked, they would answer up if they were close, right? But if they don't answer up, you assign. That's why you give them a chance to answer up first. That way, whoever's closest to the area can say, hey, I'm here, and I'll go see it.
Local station.
But you need to go to your mum's and lock the door, and then if he turns up, call 999, okay? And we'll get...
So she's trying to say, okay, right now it's not in progress, which technically it is. When it's in progress and your life is imminently in danger, give us another call.
That's the problem when I'm calling. They're not coming quickly.
Yes, she's already called 3 other times. This is the 4th call.
I'm waiting 2 hours now.
Yeah, because he had left, so the risk has been lowered.
And that was a bad idea. So lowering the risk changed the category of the call when the category should have been higher. It's like the call that we had previously before this one, where it didn't get categorized correctly, it didn't get prioritized correctly. I will share at the end how this went wrong.
That's the issue. But now he's not there.
He might be waiting.
Now he's not there, so we have to go to other jobs.
And she knows. She knows this person. And the fact that the fact that the call receiver is talking over her when there may be some important information coming in is also frustrating.
Where there are people there still. That's how it works. So
That's how it works. Okay, is that how it really works? Is that you have to wait till that they are being murdered?
Your mum's and lock the door, and we'll try and see you tomorrow. Okay.
Okay. But no, he actually followed me from my mom to the place where I was in the restaurant.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying.
So that's stalking. That's stalking behavior. There's a protection order, and they violated the protection order. And they're known to be violent, and they are drunk, and threatening. So, yeah, you're going to want to have somebody check in with her that night. Unfortunately, they did not.
It's been 2 hours
He's waiting for me.
It's been 2 hours, so you need to go to... Okay, that's what you said you wanted to do. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, so really frustrating call, and I'll go into what actually happened with this. After 4 calls and other calls that followed by other people, and getting no help until that next day, they were stabbed during the night by the person that they were calling in about. So the mom, so the caller's mother and the caller became unalive, deceased, due to inaction and due to incorrect prioritizing of a active in progress call. And just saying, hey, we'll take a report tomorrow, even though everything is indicating there's an imminent need for an officer. And I just can't with this. I have a few. It's not the drowning call, but this is really frustrating. It's a huge problem. Inactivity is just as bad as wrong, because just say, and I'll put this out there for inspiring call receivers or whatever for dispatching. If you get into the field, which is very difficult to do, by the way, then you're responsible for what you do. You're the first line of defense. But if you say, a person has, in this case, a protection order violation. If you don't send somebody and something happens, that's abandonment. It's essentially like abandonment. But they did eventually show up. And for those of you that post down, in my comments section, I do read my comments. There's just some that I don't respond to for very, very specific reasons. But if you have frustrating 911 calls, if you've called in and you get inaction or incorrect action is better than no action. Unless, of course, it means incorrect action is that you get mistaken for the perpetrator and get shot, which is, again, another call we covered. So, yeah, don't make the mistakes. Don't make the small ones. Don't make the big ones. Stay sharp, and don't let your guard down. You start getting lazy, this kind of crap happens, and it's very bad. Luckily, I have hypervigilance problems. Which doesn't help in the field, really. It makes it so that when I wasn't working, I would get really, really stressed out. Not a good place to be. But hey, guys, enough of me getting on my soapbox. Please take care. Stay safe out there. And as always, don't be naughty. Till next time. Bye-bye.